Hey, my dear. Welcome to the book club at Panda J UK. Let's practice reading aloud together. 7 Not so obvious places for a long walk in London. Living in London means having world-famous landmarks and parks right on your doorstep. While places such as Big Ben, Buckingham Palace, and Greenwich Park are always worth visiting, they are often crowded. Sometimes, it's nice to swap the tourist hotspots for quieter routes, where you can enjoy a long walk at your own pace. Here are 7 alternative walking routes across London that combine riverside paths, nature reserves, canals, and modern cityscapes. 1. Greenwich, along the Thames Path. From Thames Barrier to Cutty Sark. The Thames Path through Greenwich is one of the city's most underrated riverside walks. While Greenwich Park and the Cutty Sark attract large crowds, comparatively few people explore the river path itself. For a longer walk, follow the route between the Thames Barrier and Cutty Sark. If you prefer something shorter, start at North Greenwich and choose to walk either east toward the Thames Barrier or west toward Cutty Sark. The stretch around North Greenwich has been extensively regenerated, featuring modern riverside developments, public art, and views of the Thames cable car. Along the way, you'll pass Greenwich Ecology Park, a small nature reserve where various bird species can often be spotted. Farther east, the surroundings become more industrial before reaching the impressive Thames Barrier. 2. Olympic Park, Hackney Marshes, and Walthamstow Wetlands. East London contains one of the capital's best green corridors. Between Stratford and Walthamstow lies a long stretch of parkland, riverside paths, marshes, and wetlands that makes for an excellent nature walk. Begin at Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park in Stratford and head north. As you leave behind the shopping centres and transport hubs, the environment becomes calmer and greener. Hackney Marshes provides open space and pleasant riverside scenery along the River Lea, while Walthamstow Wetlands offers one of London's largest urban nature reserves and an important habitat for birds. This area is highly flexible, allowing walkers to create routes of varying lengths. 3. Central London Thames North Bank Walk. If you'd like to walk through central London while avoiding some of the busiest pedestrian routes, stick to the north bank of the Thames. The south bank, between Westminster and London Bridge, is one of London's most crowded walking areas. The parallel route on the north side of the river is noticeably quieter while still offering excellent views and easy access to major landmarks. Along the route, you'll find Victoria Embankment Gardens, Temple Gardens, riverside seating areas near Blackfriars, views across the river toward the South Bank, Millennium Bridge, and St. Paul's Cathedral. Although Westminster remains relatively busy, the route becomes quieter as you head east toward London Bridge. 4. Little Venice to Camden. London's canal network offers some of the city's most peaceful walking routes, and one of the most enjoyable begins at Little Venice near Paddington Station. Following the Regent's Canal, walkers can enjoy a traffic-free route through attractive waterside surroundings. The path passes London Zoo, where lucky visitors may catch glimpses of animals such as the colobus monkeys. Across the canal, elegant houses and carefully maintained gardens add to the scenery. The route eventually reaches Camden, where the atmosphere changes dramatically. Camden Lock Market is often busy, but provides an excellent selection of street food and a lively endpoint. 5. Canary Wharf. Canary Wharf offers one of London's most unusual urban walking experiences. Its glass skyscrapers, elevated walkways, and waterside plazas create an atmosphere that feels entirely different from much of the city. The area is particularly enjoyable on weekends when office workers are absent and the streets are quieter. Exploring the district can feel like navigating a futuristic maze, especially as many shopping areas and pathways extend across multiple levels. One of the area's hidden gems is the rooftop garden at Crossrail Place, located above the Elizabeth Line station. The garden is free to visit and provides a peaceful contrast to the surrounding towers. Just a short distance away lies Mudchute Farm, creating a remarkable transition from dense urban development to open green space with cows, goats, and sheep. 6. City of London on a weekend. The City of London is one of the capital's busiest business districts during the working week. Visit on a Saturday morning, however, and the atmosphere is completely different. Without the weekday commuter rush, it's possible to appreciate the architecture, historic streets, and towering skyscrapers in relative peace. Key attractions include Sky Garden, Horizon 22, Leadenhall Market, and Monument to the Great Fire of London. Sky Garden and Horizon 22 offer some of London's best free panoramic views and are both worth including in a walking route. Leadenhall Market, meanwhile, remains one of the city's most beautiful Victorian arcades and is famous for appearing as Diagon Alley in the first Harry Potter film. 7. Thames Path in West London. The Thames Path in West London provides one of the finest long-distance walking opportunities in the city. Because the route is extensive, many walkers prefer to divide it into smaller sections completed over multiple visits. The section between Fulham and Kingston passes a variety of historic sites, riverside scenery, and green spaces. Notable landmarks include Fulham Palace, Chiswick House Gardens, Kew Gardens, Marble Hill House, and Ham House. Many walkers consider the stretches around Richmond and Teddington to be among the most scenic sections of the entire Thames Path. Final thoughts. These 7 routes showcase a different side of London, away from the city's busiest tourist areas. Together they cover East, Central, and West London, offering a mix of riverside walks, nature reserves, canal paths, historic districts, and modern city landscapes. Whether you prefer birdwatching in the wetlands, wandering among skyscrapers, following the Thames, or exploring quiet canal paths, each of these walks provides a rewarding way to experience London beyond the obvious attractions. 7. Not so obvious places for a long walk in London. London is famous for its landmarks, parks, and attractions. But if you're looking to escape the crowds and discover a quieter side of the city, there are plenty of hidden gems waiting to be explored. Here are 7 great walking routes that combine nature, riverside views, and unique urban landscapes. 1. Greenwich, along the Thames Path. The Thames Path in Greenwich is one of London's most underrated walks. While Greenwich Park and the Cutty Sark attract plenty of visitors, the riverside path remains surprisingly peaceful. Starting near Cutty Sark and heading towards the Thames Barrier, you'll pass modern waterfront developments, public art installations, and the Thames cable car. Along the way, Greenwich Ecology Park offers a chance to spot local wildlife before the scenery becomes more industrial as you approach the impressive Thames Barrier. This route combines history, nature, and river views, making it one of the best walks in southeast London. 2. Olympic Park, Hackney Marshes, and Walthamstow Wetlands. Between Stratford and Walthamstow lies one of London's largest green corridors. Beginning at the Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park, the landscape gradually transforms from modern city architecture into open marshland and peaceful riverside paths. Hackney Marshes provides wide open spaces along the River Lea, while Walthamstow Wetlands offers one of the capital's most important nature reserves, home to a wide variety of birdlife. It's an ideal route for anyone seeking a long walk surrounded by greenery without leaving the city. 3. The Thames North Bank Walk. If you want to experience central London without battling the crowds, try walking along the north bank of the Thames. While the south bank is often packed with visitors, the northern side of the river is generally much quieter. The route passes through Victoria Embankment Gardens and Temple Gardens, offering beautiful views of the river and some of London's most iconic landmarks. You'll enjoy views of Big Ben, the London Eye, Millennium Bridge, and St. Paul's Cathedral, all while avoiding some of the city's busiest pedestrian areas. 4. Little Venice to Camden. One of London's most relaxing walks follows Regent's Canal from Little Venice to Camden. The canal provides a peaceful escape from traffic and city noise. Along the route, you'll pass charming waterside homes, elegant gardens, and London Zoo. The calm atmosphere makes it easy to forget you're in the heart of one of the world's busiest cities. The walk ends in Camden, where the lively market and famous street food stalls provide the perfect reward after a leisurely stroll. 5. Canary Wharf. Canary Wharf offers a completely different side of London. Its glass skyscrapers, waterside walkways, and modern architecture create a futuristic atmosphere unlike anywhere else in the city. Weekends are particularly enjoyable, as the area becomes far quieter once the office workers leave. One of the highlights is the rooftop garden at Crossrail Place, a hidden oasis above the station. Just a short walk away, Mudchute Farm offers an unexpected contrast, with open green fields and farm animals sitting right beside one of London's main financial districts. 6. The City of London on a weekend. The City of London may be packed with workers during the week, but on a Saturday morning it becomes surprisingly peaceful. Without the busy commuter crowds, it's easier to appreciate the mix of historic streets and modern skyscrapers. Highlights include Sky Garden, Horizon 22, and the beautiful Leadenhall Market. The area offers some of the best viewpoints in London, as well as a fascinating blend of history and contemporary architecture. 7. Thames Path in West London. The Thames Path through West London is one of the city's finest long-distance walking routes. Following the river between Fulham and Kingston, the path passes historic landmarks, elegant gardens, and beautiful riverside scenery. Highlights include Fulham Palace, Chiswick House, Kew Gardens, Marble Hill House, and Ham House. Many walkers consider the sections around Richmond and Teddington to be among the most scenic stretches of the entire Thames Path. Final thoughts. These 7 walks reveal a quieter and more authentic side of London. From nature reserves and canal paths to riverside promenades and modern city skylines, each route offers a unique perspective on the capital. Whether you prefer tranquil wetlands, historic waterways, or dramatic urban landscapes, these walks prove that some of London's best experiences can be found far away from the tourist crowds.
If you like this video, write in the comments, subscribe to the channel, give us a like, and share the video with your friends.
If you'd like to practice more, click the link up here to jump into the next English lesson.